Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, it's your first time here. My name is Tracy. My friends call me T, not golf T like T-E-E, but just T, just T. Um, and today I'm going to be working with the KCC April 2025 Bonus Printable. So I'm glad and welcome to everybody who just joined. And I wanted to show you, this is how I store mine. So I cut them up. And you can see my printer freaked out on me and started printing crazy lines. So I just printed on the other side because that's expensive paper. And I cut if they're 6x6 panels, I cut them down to 6x6 panels. Aren't these gorgeous? This April kit is probably my favorite. I love all of these, but I didn't use any of these in today's. I picked out some others just because they kind of went with what I was pulling together last minute. So just to let you know, I will be talking about the official patron level at $5 a month. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. And I'll usually fussy cut out all the fussy cuts too. So you can see that I've got everything fussy cut out here. But I have in my little trays over here 3 cards that I hope to make. Yeah, it really is vibrant. So the paper that I use is Epson's Premium. Oh shoot, what is it? Epson. Okay, Lynn, what paper do I use? It's a premium. Oh, I have a brain freeze. Um, if I remember during the video, I'll spit it out because that's kind of how I roll. Hi Karen, hi Anya, Vicky, Dawn, Melissa, Daria. Premium presentation paper, matte. Thank you, Lynn. So I picked sketch 6 to start with, and I've gone crazy here and used some other specialty papers. So I have this paper that I got, and it's supposedly foilable, and I don't know if you can see that little brocade design on there. I have not had any luck foiling it. It's always come out kind of grungy, so I don't foil it. I just leave it like that. But we'll put these cards together and we'll talk about the official patron membership at $5 a month. And let's get my extra fingers here. So what do you get for your $5 a month? So you get a printer-friendly PDF. So in other words, in black and white, so that you don't spend all your money printing stuff out in color, all your precious colored ink. And listen, I have a printer for everyday printing. I have a printer for specialty printing, and then I have a printer for laser printing. So I know that seems crazy to have 3 printers, but I use them all. Hey, Susan. Hi, Pam. Hope you're feeling better. So I'm just going to build this and then I'll lay it down on my card. Look, that's a gnat. I'll lay it down on my card front. And these are pretty easy. Once you've cut out all your papers, these are pretty easy to put together. Done in no time. You have 3 printers as well, Karen? Yeah, and I mean, if I could have 11x17 printer, I might, but where am I going to put it? I have, besides my other machines, my brother Scan and Cut, my Gemini, my Switch. Those are all my big machinery. I might be a little bit of a machine junkie. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Cindy. Oh, no, I hope you stay connected too. Us crafters in our machines, I had a Cricut. I gave it away after somebody gave me the Scan and Cut because I just didn't, where am I going to put it? So I'm following this sketch almost exactly. Now notice I say almost. I mean, not pretty much exactly until we get to decorating the white. The papers, the specialty papers, just in case you're wondering, this was from the kit, are from the 12 by 12 cardstock shop. Exactly, Lala. And two, like, I get printables from a lot of different companies because I'm a junk journaler. And sometimes I don't, just like within a card kit, I don't need the whole thing. And I don't always love all the papers. So I can pick and choose what I print. And I do love that. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me today. Lots and lots of sneezing. I believe that I've had another gnat attack. So I feel like gnats fly up my nose. I could be just crazy, but I see them around my face all the time. And yep. I love this little flag right here. I don't care if it hangs over the edges funky a little bit. Doesn't bother me a bit. So here's one of the gorgeous butterflies from the kit. So you also get, back to what I was talking about, you get access to archive challenges. So old challenges, early access to D-Stash sales, and I'm sure with as much designing as Kendra does, she has a lot to D-Stash, and I get it. I do. I need to do that too. It's just, that's a lot of work. Kendra puts in so much work. I can't even get over it. Okay, we're gonna do a little butterfly right here. Yeah, if you can get this paper, and then I use my Epson Echo Tank. It is the most fabulous paper for getting a nice bold print. I had a nap today. I had my OPN. That's what I call my old people nap. I have to. Because I wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning most days. Now let's see if I have a little glue sticky thing here. A little one. I don't want these giant ones. Let's see. I know I have little ones. Just have to figure out where they are. They're in one of these rolls. Are these it? Oh, goodness gracious. Ah, yep, these are it. They're so tiny, they're hard to see, but they're great for bows. And I tied this bow around a fork. I was so proud of myself because I can't tie a bow to save my life. A pretty one, I could tie funky ones. Okay. So then we'll just put that all down on our card base, and that card is done. Oh, I haven't tried that, Lynn, yet. That's good to know. I do have other papers from Koala. I think I have the, it's basically heat safe acetate. I don't know, Susan, if they get brighter or not. Um, I haven't noticed at all. Yeah, I know, Lala, about de-stash. It's hard to do because, you love a lot of your stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that I love, but I never use. And I can't buy new things because I don't have any room for it. And I want to buy new things. And plus that I get design team stuff. So there's that. Let's get this on here straight. Get off me. Did you see that? Did you see that little guy? The nerve. So here's the first one. I'll add embellishments last if I have time. There's the first one. Let's get the second one out. So you'll also get, back to talking about the Patreon, the official Patreon, you'll get patron-only updates. That means us normal people, well, not me because I'm a design team member, but normal people won't see that. You'll get general support. You get a patron shout out on Kendra's channel. But the major thing is these bonus printables. Such a good value. Like I said, I buy a lot on Etsy. Things that I use for junk journaling. And honestly, I pay sometimes more, sometimes less. Sometimes I pay $2 or $3 for 4 images. It just depends on the designer. So, but what I love best about them is that I can pick and choose. And if I want 100 of those butterflies, I can print those. And because I do Photoshop, I can also jump into Photoshop and cut them out of the PDF so they're alone and create a little contact sheet that has like all butterflies on it. You think my Nat's brother is irritating you? Probably. I'm working on sketch 14 now, by the way. And see, this is the side that printed poorly. And I don't know what happened there. I didn't run out of ink. I may have tried to print them not thinking on my HP printer, on my inkjet. And it's, by comparison, I used to think it was great until I got this Echo Tank. And oh my word, I didn't know anything. Okay, is this my 4? No, this is my 4. Okay. So this one I'm also putting together just as the sketch showed. Hi, Delina. Good to see you. So, and I did want to mention, and I know Kendra already mentioned it, and I think Lynn might have as well, but I was in and out of Lynn's prepping for this one. If you purchase a membership from Kendra's Patreon, and you're trying to do it from an Apple device, don't do it from an Apple device. They charge you an extra 30%, and that's too much. I've got this a little too long here. But the only thing is that the refills, it's $60 for the set or 70, and that's kind of something I have to save up for. So now that I'm getting low, and this is the first time since I bought the printer, I'm a little bit more picky about what I'll print. Okay, and I probably don't have those in the right spot, but I don't care. And I'll then put this down on here. So I used, again, this gold specialty paper. And believe it or not, I got a set from the company that was their knockoffs or misfits. And like this 12 by 12 sheet had a little bit of a ding in it, like little dog-eared ding, which I don't mind a bit. Because I don't use the whole 12 by 12 because I don't scrapbook. Okay. We're going to have glue issues. All right, we're going to switch to the PVA glue instead of messing with that. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Kendra. That's very sweet of you. Okay. I like the variety in this kit too because it's got flowers and butterflies. So, you know, whichever it is that you love most, go for it. And so on this one, the way I'm deviate is it just says any 2 by 4 shape. And so there was this large flower. So I want to do this large flower. I think I'm going to pop that up on some foam tape. How much time do I have? I have time. Yeah, I'm part of the ink program too, but Daria, trust me when I say the ink, the printing on the Epson is superior. Because I've been part of that program for a long, long time. Because like I said, I've been doing printables for a while with my journaling. Mostly because, again, like you can buy a sack of ephemera, but what if you don't love all the ephemera? Then you kind of, you know, waste a little bit of your money. And there goes my nose running again. Sorry about that, friends. I may have to stop and give it a honk. Still too big. Come on. Get on there and be nice. Okay, thank you. Just right there. We've got a little bit of a issue. Let's just split it right up the middle. I don't want to wreck my printable. The only thing is this paper isn't super heavy, but it cuts out like a breeze. Like if you're a fussy cutter, and I am, Oh yeah, thanks. I'm tempting you. I know. We're all enablers down here. And all I'm doing is just cutting out that part that's sticking out because I don't want it sticking out. All right. Pardon me while I honk over here. Okay, much better. I know I'm not sick. Just allergies, I guess. I really went crazy on this one. I really going crazy trying to fix it. I'm not using my big scissors because I don't want to accidentally cut my flowers. You know, my stainless ones, so everything's sticking to my head cutter bees. You will trim off like a good little rubber does. There we go. I'm not going to worry about the bottom stems. Yeah, the joys of live crafting. Hi, Chow. Yep, enablers unite, that's for sure. I mean, how are we going to know? I mean, that's how I, learned and did card making, is watching other card makers and, purchasing products that I liked that they were using. And then grab the little sentiment. And I felt like this was a good sympathy card. So I'm going to just lay that flat across my flowers. And it's always good to have one or two of those in your stash because you just never know. Especially people in my age group. We start dropping like flies. So I'm going to lay this on a purple card base, and that card will be done. And it looks like if I'm quick, I can get the last one done if I shut up and craft. And I could have cut the middles out of those, but I didn't because time constraints. Okay, there's sketch 14. And then my last one is kind of interesting because I'm doing sketch 1. And what I've done here is I've gone ahead and stuck this down. And I have here, this is a piece of vellum that is embossed. And I have it on pink paper because you have to stick it to something. So I folded over the edges and I sticked it on the back. So it's really, really subtle. And I'm okay with that. And then I cut out some of the wood grain pieces. Come here. Oh, see, I've got little stuff stuck everywhere. And I'll have to trim these off myself. I just didn't trim them to start with. Didn't want to. Didn't have time. Didn't have wherewithal. I don't know what I didn't have. So next up after me is Yvette. She's always fun. So make sure, I will have a redirect, so you should hop directly over to her, but in case it doesn't work, it's Yvette Olia Creates on YouTube. And she'll be sharing more bonus printables with us. Right, Yvette? Yeah, and who's the winner of making those mistakes and fixing them? La la. And she does it with such grace. Do a little blue one. Oh, I did cut that one down to size. What do you know? You never know with me what I might do. I think it's because I changed my mind. I was going to do another color, but I really felt like this went better with the soft pink. So Alyssa, the ink program, oh shoot, now Daria, here goes my old brain again. What the heck is the name? It's called HP Instant Ink. You sign up for it when you get your printer. They offer it to you, but you can probably go online to their website and sign up for it. Look at that. I remembered the name of something. You guys should be proud of me. Oh, that's true. That's true, Daria. You must have a printer that qualifies, I guess. Okay, so we've got that part done. We're not going to pop this up. I have kind of a cream color card base. So we'll get this laid down. What's my time look? Oh my gosh, I'm going to be done early. Well, I'll embellish these and that'll take up the rest of the time. And I already picked out embellishments, so I could spend 20 minutes just hunting for the right embellishment. This is a super soft card, except for the blue, which jumps right in your face. So, you know, paper surgery to the rescue. That's right. So I have the flags here. And I like to stick the flags to this. This is going to get popped up, though, because one of my flags is this corrugated paper. Thought that'll be fun, just for something different. So I'm going to move this aside for a moment so I can glue my flags down to it. Let's see, which way do I want my flowers going? It doesn't matter, really. I think I want them going this way, though. So I'll glue this one down. Make sure that it's not too wide. If it's too wide, okay. And then this one is going to go right over top of it, just like so. And it sticks out more, so let's do like that. I'll just get some glue up underneath it. And that's the reason why this has to be popped up. And this is going to go like so. So let's get, I want some higher profile foam tape. Let's just, I'm going to smush that right there, just so it sits flatter on there. We'll get some higher profile foam tape. The only thing is my higher profile foam tape is all little skinny, except for my precious, precious, precious world's best foam tape. And I don't typically use it for these projects unless I'm making a shaker or a light up card. They pretty much get saved for that. Oh, you're hungry now. Aw. Mike, are you on here talking about food, dude? I've recently put myself on a almost salt-free diet. Definitely low sodium. Definitely no processed foods. And, I hate it, but it is what it is. I like my blood pressure in my life, so we'll keep those things and deal with it. But you'd be surprised when you discover, at least I was, when I discovered exactly how much of that stuff I was putting in my body every day. Because listen, friends, I love deli sandwiches. I love salami. I love bologna. I love pepperoni. I love cheese of all kinds. Mayonnaise. All those things. Like, I was reading like one McDonald's hamburger was like this ridiculous amount. Okay, so we're going to put this down right here. And then I've got hello. And actually, I should have put that a little farther over. So in that case, I'm going to put it here. Right about here. What do you guys think? Or should it go up here? This is the only deviation. Grass-fed steaks. Going to try them with double stuffed potatoes. So they'll send you the cartridge. It's connected to the internet, so they know when you're running low. And by the way, if you don't use it and then you don't use it, like they'll say, hey, you need to install your ink. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, so I've got the 3 cards. Let's go ahead and embellish them. And I got out some gold. I got out these little guys, which are kind of an amber. These are Brutus Monroe, and I love them. They're so pretty. They're kind of amber and red, so I thought they would go really nicely on this one here. Let's do, I'm going to grab my, where's my tea ruler? Where'd you go? I grab my tea ruler. I'm just going to set it here on the corner and use these little lines to get them where I want them. So I think I'll do them every 3/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And oops, I had a little accident there. I didn't want them that high up. Oh, thanks, Delina. Yeah, they have to be able to connect. And I'm not worried about the glue smushing out because it'll dry clear. That helps me get them on here evenly. And just add a little bit of extra bling. I think I'll do a couple on this as well. Let's do one here and there. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to honk again in a second. Or at very least wipe. Okay, there's that one. And then, how are we doing? I better hurry. Running out of time. So don't forget to follow along the hop. Yvette is next, and you'll get redirected to her. Let's do these little pearls on this one. And I don't know where these came from. Probably this calls for confetti. And I think I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're all different sizes, so I have to be careful what size I grab. I like the smaller ones next to my focal point and the bigger ones kind of outside of it. Except my glue almost dried right there already. See, I was worried about over gluing and I under glued. 4 and 5. Okay, there's that one. And then finally we'll do this one. I don't think I want gold on there. See, I sat there and bragged about how I had everything out, but I don't. Let's do some real quick here. I think I want to pull in the pink here. So I'm going to grab these little pink pearls. And I'm going to have to put those in something else. What time is it? Okay, I got time. Let's go. See, the vellum sort of pops up there. Oh, it's okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3. I wish these guys would all learn how to land right. Little turtles. There we go. That's it. Okay, so we got 3 cards done, and this will be the last thing I do for KCC 18, because we'll be moving on to 19 very soon, and I'm super excited. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out, and I hope that you follow along the hop. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Take care, bye!